Aries, welcome, and I will see you now. So Aries, we're gonna have a reading here for roughly a week. Doesn't matter when you find it. If you found it and feel like watching it, there might be something for you. I will be showing you here some pictures, saying some words about these pictures, and these words and pictures will make up stories. And I will be telling you the stories the only way I know how to tell stories. And you will be understanding the stories the only way you know how to understand stories. Please bear in mind it might not be the same way that I intend these stories to be understood, that you understand them, because we are all humans with our own experiences that are completely different, and we can see things differently. So we both do our best here. Please also bear in mind that it is not possible to predict future, especially with a piece of paper. This is not why we're here. We're here because these pieces of paper with pictures on them can trigger some associations, thoughts, influence your imagination, that it will just, inspire you to something. And this is, in the end of the day, is what shapes the way you perceive your reality. And this being said, it works like this. You see here something that you like or would like to have as part of your reality. And you say, yes, this is my story. And it becomes part of your story, part of your life. If you see here something that you don't want to have as part of your life, you don't have to do anything. You have to completely ignore it, forget it, don't think about it, and with time it will just dissolve into nothingness. Apologies, Aries, it's very hot here, I cannot speak. Alright, what else? If you want to say thank you for the reading, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe to the channel, you can share the video or the channel, you can recommend it to somebody, you can buy me a coffee. There's a link in the description if you don't feel like any of those but still would like to say thank you. Just do something good in the world around, make it a better place, make somebody smile, make somebody happy, do something good. If you have something on your chest that you would like to let out, hit the dislike button and let it out. Alright, let us have a look, Aries. Why? Indeed, Aries, why? 8 of Wands in the reverse, the World in the reverse, 4 of Wands, the Clouds, and the Key. Communication problems with your partner. You don't know what they want because you're not talking to each other. You're trying to understand why, but there's no communication on this matter. And it's a little bit maddening for you because it's somewhere where you can grasp it, but you keep missing why it's happening. They're not telling and you can't find it. You have the key to it, but you know that you can figure out what's going on, but you can't. Flexible, 10 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Woman, and the Moon. Okay, it's not... shit happens, Aries, let's be honest. Shit happens, everybody's human. I don't think that your relationship is in danger. I think both of you are ready to compromise. I think you and the other person are also very generous and forgiving. And if something happens, like a miscommunication, misunderstanding, some disagreeing, you're ready to, let it be, step over it and move on. So yeah, it's not a pleasant thing, maybe, if they're like mad at you and you don't know why, something like that, maybe, but know that it will be okay. Or other way around, I don't know, maybe you're mad at your partner and they're not asking you why, and you want them to figure out, and they're not figuring out, even though you're giving them hints, and and you think, why are they such an idiot? But it's all good. And milk and honey, come on. 2 of Cups in the reverse, 5 of Cups in the upright, 3 of Wands in the reverse, Storks, and the Snake. Don't listen to what people are trying to advise you in a situation. If you're talking to other people about what's happening, there might not be people around who have your best interest at heart. I see here somebody who is jealous, somebody who is jealous of the relationship that you have, jealous of your situation, and they would try to use you talking to them to try to convince you that what you have is making you unhappy, that the person is not the right for you. And so be careful who you talk to about the situation. Chaos and conflict. Knight of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Cups in the reverse, the Book, and the Bouquet. Alright, so one of you might be acting a little bit rash in the relationship with best intentions to solve the situation, but maybe you being Aries, having not as much patience. You might be just trying to just nearly kicked over my phone. You may be trying to solve the situation as fast as possible, or maybe you finally trying to address the issue to your partner, and it might happen in a way that whoever is doing it, they think they're doing the right thing, they have the best intention, but it can trigger a conflict. And it looks to me that I'm saying you because I think it might be you, because I have this prejudice about Aries being impatient, but it might be the other person. But anyways, there's one person who's addressing something, and I think the other person flips out, not because they address it, but the impatience with which they are addressing it. So please bear this in mind. Sorry, there's this funny music somewhere. What the hell? Let me just... Bear with me just a moment. Yes. Okay, so... Breathe. Yes, somebody needs to chill. Hangman in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the upright, the Fool in the reverse, the Clover, and the Flowers. So everything's good. You just need to be a little bit more discerning, a little bit more careful, a little bit more chill. I think also that you might have a quick mind, so some people can't just follow you so fast as you think, as you process situations. So you see here something, a problem maybe, and you already have a solution, and you even think that you explain it to people, but you're like 20 moves ahead of them, and they don't have time to process it. So you might come over as pushy or rush or something like that. So take a breather, wait for them to catch up with you, and move on. Because everything's good, and I also think the other person is just careful because they don't want to spoil anything. So, time to go. page. What's it called? The dude on the horse. Knight of Pentacles. The Fool again. This time upright. The Tower in the reverse. The Mountain and the Ring. Yes. I think it's time to let go of your control issues. Time to let go of the idea that you are the only one who will be solving this situation. Time to finally realize that you need to move slowly. And I think sometimes you just don't understand. You just have these two options. Either you're very careful and don't do anything and just frozen, or you act, but you act to rush and people misunderstand it. And I think for you, the main takeaway from this situation, the main learning is that you need to learn to, yes, you can act. It's not bad that you're acting. You just need to understand that you might be too fast for many people, and just you can dare, you can try to solve things, you can act, but if you want to be it like an action that two people make together, then you have to make sure that your partner can catch up with you. I hope it makes sense. To be fair, the Fool again. The Fool again, Aries, King of Wands, Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Man and the Dog. Yes. It's just a happy end to the story. It's just saying that you will sort it out. You will make peace with the person that you're together with. You will act. You will solve the problem. You will try out what you wanted to try out. And it will work out and they will recognize it. But I think also there will be some talks to figure out with them how to, you have to wait for them to catch up. Don't try to do anything alone, because it offends them. So, to summarize it, some trouble in paradise, but it is just the miscommunication. Nothing bad, it happens. Your relationship is one where you both are ready to forgive each other and not to revisit past mistakes and just move on, because it is a very emotionally fulfilling relationship for both of you. Be careful not to share too much details with other people, because there might be people who are jealous and will try to make you believe that this situation is worse than it is, or the person is not the right person for you. So please just bear it in mind that there might be people trying to make you unhappy because they are jealous. What else? Thing is, you're acting too fast sometimes, and it is with the best intentions, but sometimes you maybe are just too fast with analysis and solution to the situation, that the other person just can't catch up with you, or they don't see your thought process, how you come to these conclusions. And I think to them the most problematic thing about it is not that you try to solve something on your own, but that you're so impatient and don't wait for them to catch up. So the lesson that you need to learn from these areas is that you need to let go of this control issue of you being, they're the only one who needs to solve it, and at the blink of an eye, just straight away without waiting for everybody. Please understand that the other person will also like to contribute to this solution. It's two of you there in this relationship. It's not them trying to forbid you making decisions. It's not them trying to forbid you being creative about solving some stuff in life, but it is about you waiting for them to catch up and meet you there and make a decision together. So yeah, Aries, I hope it makes sense, but otherwise you have a magnificent situation here within your relationship. So enjoy it, and Madam will see you again.